This is the weather forecast video for Saturday, November the 5th, 2011. Let's take a look at the satellite image from last evening. You see a storm system off to our west producing some lower elevation rain and higher elevation snow. This will be moving in our direction through the weekend, but it'll be producing more wind across the state than any amount of rain. Let's take a look at the watch warning map from around midnight. You can see some winter weather advisories over the Intermountain West and up into the northern plains. Wind advisories, high wind warnings across the plain states, even into northwestern Iowa, with some fog advisories to our south and east. QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days. This is through Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock. And rainfall amounts, will be with the Monday through Wednesday system, could be upwards of 1 inch over northwest Iowa to upwards of 3 to 3.5 inches over the southeast. We'll have to see. Let's take a look at the 0Z GFS Model Run at 1 p.m. today. You can see a trough over the Intermountain West with some vortexes over New Mexico and Colorado lifting to the north and east, and with that, here we'll have some southerly winds gusting well over 30 to 40 miles per hour with highs fairly warm 60s across the state. We head into Sunday. The low lifts out fairly quickly. It'll be near Winnipeg with the winds continuing to gust maybe 20 to 30 miles an hour. There could be an isolated shower at best. But we head to Monday. That storm system moves off and the frontal system begins to stall to our south and east, where rain is going to continue over Illinois, Indiana, down into Missouri, Oklahoma, and Texas. And by Tuesday morning, a new low is forming in the Oklahoma-Texas panhandle. Rain begins to move back into the state from the south and west. Could be quite heavy into Tuesday morning. By Tuesday afternoon, the heaviest amounts of rain will be over Wisconsin, Illinois, south and westward, with some precipitation hanging back over Kansas and Nebraska that will be moving in later in the day. By Wednesday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, there'll be a low pressure system about near St. Louis. Cold air will begin to filter into the state at that time, and by Wednesday afternoon, in color code, we could see a mix of some rain mixing with some snow or some sleet, depending on how the temperatures go, but don't expect any accumulations. By Thursday, the storm system lifts out to the north and east, skies begin to clear, and the winds actually begin to come out of the southwest once again, warming temperatures back to the lower to mid-50s. Friday, Veterans Day, winds still out of the south and west, highs likely in the lower to mid-50s, maybe a few upper 50s under partly to mostly sunny skies. And a week from today, the 12th, you're going to see another trough digging into the Pacific Northwest and Intermountain West with a few vortexes across the plain states. And at the surface, a new low is forming in Colorado and in Wyoming, with some moisture beginning to return from the Gulf of Mexico, so we could see some rain possibly next weekend as a new storm system moves in. We move ahead further into Voodoo. This is Monday the 14th, and here comes that storm system we showed you on the last image. And this is very intense, a very deep trough, very deep vortex, big low, 984 millibars near Sioux Falls. This could bring some showers, thunderstorms. There could be some heavy snow over the plain states. An all-out typical November storm. A few days later, on Wednesday the 16th, that low quickly moves into Hudson Bay. The frontal system quickly moves to the east. Cold air, and could be quite cold air, moves in. And at the end of the forecast on the 20th of November, a pretty quick west-east flow across the country. A bit of a broad trough over the western half of the nation. And the surface shows a storm system to our east, one to our west, and temperatures looking to be a bit seasonal for the middle to latter half of November. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one tomorrow.